Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadira Jensen, and as you all know me, I'm a woman of faith, a woman of visions, thoughts, and dreams. Meaning, I believe that we all have been blessed with talents and gifts to fulfill a divine purpose here on earth. I also believe that we have been set apart to be the light of the world, the salt of the earth, and to represent God's character here on earth. So the purpose of this YouTube channel is to interview ladies all over the world to inspire others to step out in faith and to do what God has called them to do. We all have a calling on our life, each and every one in their own lane. So I am very excited for today. Because today we have a very special guest in the show. She's a young, beautiful woman of faith. She has her roots in Colombia, but she is now living in the Netherlands. She is the mother of a teenage daughter. She has a bachelor and a background in business administration. After a burnout in 2016, she decided to pursue her passion in sport and health, what led her to have a successful business now in Get Personal. And I'm gonna ask if I'm right, because I'm just gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Am
Get
I right?
Personal Now. It's named Get Personal Now.
And Get Personal now.
Very good. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nadia.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Luz Adriana in Spanish.
Almost.
Jaramillo.
Jaramillo. Almost.
Jaramillo.
Almost.
In Spanish, girls.
I know, it's a difficult name for a lot of people. So, Luz Adriana Jaramillo. Thank you, Nadia, for
yes.
having me. Pretty excited to be here.
Yeah.
We're having a lot of fun because a lot of things went wrong just before this day.
Yes.
But it breaks the ice.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely,
feeling good
absolutely.
and relaxed.
It's live, like now.
Like my phone ringing right now.
Yes. That's what we're gonna do with the show. We're just keeping it open. We're keeping it real. We are keeping it real.
That's
it's
the important
live.
thing.
So
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah.
So Luz, share with us, what is the first scripture that comes up in your mind right now?
Yes, the first one. It's a very short but very powerful scripture.
Mm-hmm.
It says in Proverbs 20, verse 5, the purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out. Yeah, it's a short scripture, like I said, but with lots and lots of meanings. Because this scripture is not just about you, Narita, or about me. It's about all of us. And the beauty of the words used in the scripture, one is the plural, do I pronounce it okay? Plural word of purpose, purposes. And the second one is inside. First of all, we have a lot of purposes in our heart. So that's something I really get excited about, something that really can keep me going, and that's a drive. It gives me drive. And the second part is the secret. It's actually the secret manifested. How to get there? Inside. The word inside, and that's a word that I really do research on. The word that keeps me going every day in everything I do, understanding and the knowledge and the depths of it.
Powerful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
So Luz, I already gave a short introduction as best as I could.
You did great. Thank
But
you.
tell us, because you're the best one that can do it as the best. Tell us, who is Luz?
Well, Luz is an extrovert thinker. I'm a dreamer, but not just a dreamer. I'm pretty much how can you I say I work out my dreams in concepts and plans.
You're a visionary.
Yes, and I just love to implement them and move on to the next. So I'm very conceptual minded, and I love new things, new movements, new thoughts, new activities. I love dynamics. And busy with the next thing, and that's not only my strength, but it's also my weakness, because that's why I have a lot of difficulty with focus.
Oh.
I like so much, and I'm good in so much,
Yes,
so many
yes,
things,
yes.
that I sometimes lose focus on the important things and priorities in life, not just in my business, but it could be at home, family, friends, my own vitality. So, yeah,
Okay.
that's me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a single career-driven mom. You
Yes,
can call it
yes.
that way, and with her
Wow.
flaws.
Yes. And it actually makes it also again your strength, because you are aware of it. And when you become aware of your weaknesses, then you can you can bring changes to it. And when you're aware of it, you won't just like go around the same mountain not knowing how or why.
Exactly. Insight.
Yes, exactly. Inside. Yes, yes.
Constantly observing,
Yes, yes.
constantly paying attention,
Yes.
not just to the things around me, but especially myself. Who am I?
Yes.
What can I? Why am I? Yeah.
Yes. Thank
Yes.
you. Luz, you're a woman of faith. And when did your faith walk started?
That would be 2nd of April. I know it even by date, 2005, people.
Wow.
It was the day I repented. I gave my life to my Lord Jesus Christ. That was the day that I stopped smoking. I stopped with some other things, and I'm not going to say it. Well, that was the day that I really made a decision that I wanted a different and a better life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
Yes,
Wow. So you smoked.
a lot.
I used to smoke too.
A lot. No, not just that.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't go that way.
But no,
Oh,
I see
okay.
it as a testimony.
Yes,
It's a
absolutely,
testimony.
absolutely. We all have our
Right,
crazy
yeah.
things. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Powerful. And the 2nd of April is actually my sister's birthday party.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
so
yes.
you're never gonna forget. 2nd of April,
Oh,
you're
no,
going to
wait,
think about me too.
wait. I am a little bit confused.
Hmm?
The 1st is my sister's birthday party, 1st of April. The 2nd was actually a girl that used to live next door to me. She was like my sister, so it was her birthday party. And the 3rd was my grandmother's birthday party.
So special days for you.
Special days.
And I'm just in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a very special month for me, because how can I say, even how I am a driven person in life, even in my choices. In my choices, they are very visible. When I make a choice, I go hard. And that month was so special, because I not just made the choice on the 2nd, I indirectly got baptized 2 weeks later.
Wow.
I have to speak in tongues within the
Yes.
first month, and I have to know the Bible within such a everything I even in the spiritual, everything I do it's
Yes.
full with
Yes.
plans and
Yeah.
acts and goals and actions.
Yes. It's all the way or no.
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's for me it's black or white, or
Yes.
it's everything or nothing, and everything in between.
Yeah.
It confuses me. I'm
Yes,
like, okay,
yes.
what now? So
Wow, powerful.
yeah.
So Luz, what are the talents and gifts that you have, and when did you become aware on how to apply your talents and gifts in walking out your purpose?
That's a very good question. That would be my burnout. That would be my burnout, because all my life I've been busy on achieving goals and targets, dreams. I was very aware of what I was loving, what I was good, not loving, better yet, what I was good at.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I automatically
Mhm.
connected the things I was good at
Mhm.
as being my talents and gifts.
Mm.
That kind of blind spotted me
Mm. Mhm.
because I wasn't aware that I wasn't even thinking about the fact that we as people, as
Mhm.
unique human
Mhm.
beings,
Mhm. Mhm.
um, have multiple talents
Mm.
and
Mhm.
gifts.
Mhm.
So, like a hand, we of most of the time we are just busy on with this finger or that finger, and then I noticed that I can use this talent also and this talent, and then I make a fist,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
that's when I can when I can say that's when I got um, yeah, how's the
Yeah.
word?
Aware or full?
Influent. I could make
Effective.
effective.
Yeah.
Exactly, I could
Yeah.
be effective,
Mhm. Mhm.
influential.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
not using one finger or two, the whole
Yes.
fist,
Yes.
and make
Yes.
impact.
Make it
That's
purposeful.
that's the word, impact.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I had to fall into a burnout to yeah
To
to
get that
find
wake
that
up
out
call.
because
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
burnout that's actually a horrible way of
Mhm.
forcing a
Mhm.
person
Mhm.
to reflect, to
Mhm.
get insights. There
Yes.
she goes
Yes.
again. To
Yeah.
observe,
Yes. Yes.
to 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 check with your actions, to
Yes.
check your words, to check
Mhm.
your dreams, your goals, your
Mm.
needs,
Yes.
to check your identity.
Oh, yes.
So
Yes.
in the time that I was spending at home,
Mhm.
miserable and
Mhm. Mhm.
ill, actually, I was
Mhm. Mhm.
pretty sick.
Yes.
It was for me like a new season, a new phase,
Mhm.
because I
Mhm.
found out a lot of
Yes.
me
Oh,
in that period,
yes.
and that's
Yes.
when I made the choice. Done.
Wow.
Now I'm going to pursue
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
things
Mhm.
not just I'm good at, but I
Mhm.
really love
Mm.
to do, and
Yes.
that made the change.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I think nowadays you have a lot of people like achieving goals and goals and goals and goals, maybe even money, and but inside they're not satisfied because they're not tapping into their purpose, what they've been called to do. So you can achieve goals after goals, but someone said it like this: a good thing doesn't necessarily mean it's a God thing, and you have to connect with that God thing, the reason for your being, the reason why you are here.
Yeah.
And sometimes yes, we have to like fall hard to wake up,
Yeah.
to have that reflection, to have that conversation with God for, okay, Lord, why am
Yeah.
I here, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fully agree,
Yeah.
and you said it very well. Connecting
Yes.
is
Yes.
is the key word.
Yes.
That's what I do. Vitality is about connection,
Yes.
not just be taking care of yourself in the physical part,
Mm.
nutrition,
Yes.
working out, or getting enough rest and sleep.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
about being connected
Yes.
with the outer world and
Mhm.
yourself, being
Absolutely.
connected
Yes.
with a God or your God, or how it doesn't matter how some people call it, Venice, Jesus. For it's about connection,
Yes. Yes.
connecting with the emotional, with the social, with
Yes. Yes. Yes.
yeah,
Beautiful.
with the mentally. Yeah,
Yes.
it's connection. Really.
Connection. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I also like sometimes we ask ourselves like, where is God? I don't hear God. I don't see God. And last year I bought a book, or maybe it was already 2 years ago, and it was the book The Artist's Way. And there the lady also mentions just go outside and see the creator, the creation, connect with it, because that is God's hand. Like the whole everything what we see outside, the birds that we hear, the water, the storms, it is God's hand. So
Amen. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and I think it's beautiful what you're saying there, because we often, as Christian people, are often bound in a way that we think that the things that are worldly
Mhm,
are
mhm.
not from God.
Mhm, mhm,
But
mhm.
there are opportunities, and
Mhm.
there's beauty in everything,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
it's about exploring,
yes,
finding out,
yes,
creating new insights,
yes,
creating new knowledge, creating new understanding.
yes, yes.
So it's good.
Absolutely,
We're
yeah.
living here,
Yes,
so
yes,
let's find out.
absolutely, absolutely. Like for example,
Yeah.
that's why I have like I don't like spiders, I don't like bugs, nothing. But since I became a Christian, like since I became aware of life,
Yeah.
I can't kill them anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I see them, I'm like, oh no, why are you here? Because I don't like you, but I can't kill you. And then I just do my best to throw it outside.
Yeah, you're
But
appreciating
life,
literally the little things
yes, yes,
in life,
yeah,
of
yes.
life. Yeah. Yeah, love it.
So, Luz, what steps did you took and are you still taking in walking out your purpose?
It's an ongoing thing. There are several steps, and they are very important for me, to me.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, keep working,
Mm-hmm.
keep working, 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 uh, without and relax.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's part of it,
Mm-hmm.
but don't neglect and don't slack.
Mm.
Keep looking
Mm.
around you
Mhm.
because opportunities are
Oh,
everywhere.
oh, say that again.
Opportunities are everywhere, people.
Oh,
Really,
yes.
opportunities.
Yes.
Success is when preparation and opportunity meets.
Mm.
So that's why I'm always in research, looking out for the next great
Yes.
thing, and
Yes.
being open for the movement
Yes.
and the dynamics of the world changing.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes. It's
so.
absolutely true what you say that
Mhm.
opportunities are everywhere, and because nowadays sometimes we are so, and I also speak for myself,
Mhm.
so sometimes so busy on social media or we're like disconnected from
Yeah.
each other
Yeah.
that we don't see the opportunities. So if we like put the phones aside, just be open,
Mhm.
aware of the people that God puts around you, aware of the things that are happening around you, then you'll see
Yeah.
exactly a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, agree. Yeah.
Um, so you are now a health and lifestyle coach. How was your own health and lifestyle before you started with your business?
Okay. Well, I rather call it vitality coach
Mhm,
because to
okay.
me the word
Mhm,
vitality
mhm,
is how's the word in English? All all encompassing
mhm, mhm,
thing.
mhm, mhm.
It relates to you as a whole being, not just
Mhm.
as a physical being, but
Okay,
as a whole being.
okay, yes.
Vitality even means life and growth.
Okay.
So I rather call myself a vitality coach,
Mhm.
with a specialism in training and exercising.
Mhm, mhm,
So before I got burned out,
mhm,
I
mhm.
was actually very healthy.
Mhm,
Just just to mention that it's not all about stress or health.
mhm.
You can even live a healthy life,
Mhm, mhm.
and you can get ill because you are a being,
Mhm,
not
mhm.
just physical.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
for
mhm.
me, it was not doing what I was meant to be or meant to do.
Mhm,
For
mhm.
me, that was what taking my energy, not
Mhm.
using my talents, my
Mhm,
gifts,
mhm, mhm.
being disconnected with myself.
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
didn't mean that I was hating my job as an assistant controller. I have had great jobs, team leader, general ledger, great opportunity, a good career. Um, but to me, it was not being connected with what I want or what I want to achieve and who I want to be,
Yes,
and
yes,
walking my destiny.
yes,
That's what got all my energy,
yes,
and
yes.
I got burned out.
Mm.
So, not necessarily
Yes.
the stress of the
Wow.
work, not
Yes.
necessarily the disbalance, the
Mm.
disbalance
Mhm,
between
mhm,
home and work.
mhm, mhm.
Just not being, just not
Connected.
walking your identity.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a powerful one. because you
Yeah.
would think like you're overworked or you're not living a good life, and that's when people end up in a burnout. But in this case, you were enjoying your work, were doing what you were loved to do, that what you loved to do, but there was still something inside that was not.
It, small correction. It's not that I was doing what I love to do. That it's more that I was doing what I was good at.
Ah,
I was good at it,
yes,
and I
yes.
was achieving at it. Um, so
Yes.
that's the
Ah.
choice I made.
Yes, yes.
That's the shift I made
Yes, yes.
from doing what I was good at
Yes.
to doing what I was good at and
Yeah.
loving it also.
Amen, amen.
Yeah.
That's a powerful one. Exactly.
Yeah.
Can you tell us shortly what effect a healthy lifestyle has on the human body and on the mind?
Yeah. Well, first of all, very important to to just recall what we just said. It doesn't mean that if that it cannot happen if you're overstressed or you're or work things, disbalance home work. Of course, those are also parts. Those are also elements that needs to be balanced out for you to be in a better, in a healthier, in a more vital way. I think I believe that the important thing is that you find out, that you check, that you analyze what is taking energy from me, and and that's the happy part, what gives me energy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And
yes.
because a burnout is nothing else than a long ongoing stress, and all your energy levels are
Yes.
burned out.
Yes.
Your storage
Yes. Yes.
is out. You're out of storage. So losing energy is not bad. We do it. We lose energy in everything we do. But the important part is that we're gaining more.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's not just going out. It's also filling up.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think
So-
absolutely that's so important, because I also recognize it myself. That well, certain jobs exactly take so much of me, and while I can be effective in other fields, and maybe doing the work twice as hard and not feeling like being drained, but I'm just getting
Exactly.
energy of it.
So you're balanced.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah.
that's it's so important to see where do I place my energy and what fills me up and what takes energy of me. And sometimes
Exactly.
people takes a lot of energy of your
Oh,
energy.
certainly. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Correct. But also that is a choice.
Oh, true. Yes.
That is a choice.
Yes.
You can love everyone, it doesn't mean you have to get along with everyone.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that you have to be friends with everyone.
Yes, so true.
Yeah.
So true. Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you think the majority of people are having a difficult time to start or to maintain a vital lifestyle?
I believe it's because they don't look for the root. Because a not vital. How is the word in English? Not feeling okay, being oversized or overweight, being tired, stressed out, you name it. Not fatal life, living a not healthy lifestyle. Let's put it that way. It sounds better. It's manifested in the physical. So what people do, and of course I'm happy with them when they knock on my door. Come on, Luz, I need to lose weight. Come on, Luz, help me on my energy levels. Come, let's work out together. Give me a workout, a nutrition plan. Great
Yes,
tactics.
yes, yes.
But you are just covering. You are maybe limiting
Yes.
limiting the progression of the illness, of the not feeling
yes,
okay,
yes,
but you are not rooting the problem.
yes, they're not getting to the root
And
of
because
it.
it's
Yeah.
manifested in the physical part,
Yes.
people are not aware
Yeah.
that the thing that started it could
Mhm.
be in a whole different dimension,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that's why maintaining is so difficult.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because yes, I also believe it. Like it is a mindset thing, and it's usually things that go so much
Yeah.
deeper.
Exactly. You are not made just out of body.
Yes. Yes.
So that there's a conduct you have to keep in mind. There's an identity part. There's a mental part. There's the thoughts and
Yes.
beliefs that
Yes.
can be very limiting,
Yes. Yes.
keeping you busy at night. There's sleep. There is the social emotional part.
Yes.
Name it, mission, vision,
Yes.
the
Yes.
why.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why we also, like you hear a lot of times, people who are like emotional eaters, so they are overweight
Mhm.
because they don't know what to do, or they have so much emotions and they're trying to eat it away.
Yeah.
And you have people like smokers or trying to fill up a certain gap.
Exactly. Yeah. Most of the time, often it is that.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
So, what do? You have to find out what's causing it,
Yes. Yes.
so you can effectively get rid of it, or
Yes.
get insights
Yes.
to make a great action plan and work
Yes.
on it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Again, the inside word.
Yes.
See? I just love it. I just love that word.
Well, you already mentioned when your clients sign up with you for a session, you just talk with them. You have like an interview with them.
Yeah, at first an intake, because I want to check what really is necessary, and then I give a proper advice. And of course, often nutrition and exercise are a part of it.
Yes. Yes.
Mainly the biggest part of it. But now, since a few months, I'm more and more working out also not just the training part, but also the coaching part. Something I haven't shared with the world yet. I have how you call it, graduated my post bachelor, if
Yes.
it's even a word in English, post HBO
Yes.
diploma
Yes.
of lifestyle coaching.
Okay.
So I'm really in the past year, a year and a half, I've been working out several programs and plans, not just to focus on the physical part, but everything I just mentioned, and be of more purpose for someone else, be of more need. I was the right word, of more service
Yes. Yes.
to someone else. Yeah.
Do you know Gavin Jones? Gavin Jones?
No.
Well, first of all, he's a fine
Oh,
brother.
it's a he. Okay, okay.
He's a fine brother, but you really should check him out.
I'm going to check
Yeah.
him out. If you say it's fine, I'm going to check him out.
Because he's also, I think he also started with like a lifestyle health coach, but he's also very on the inside, on the mindset, on the get rid of your negative thinking, get rid of your negative talking, and service. You want to build up something, but how do you serve? Like, are you only complaining about others, or are you only also adding something to others people vision? So I discovered him on one of
I already love him.
Yes.
He's not just fine, he has good vision.
Yes. But he's doing, where he actually came from is like, he had a rough time growing up, and also even this is very important or good to know. Even when he there was a point in his life that he became famous and made a lot of money, but the mindset and the heart wasn't in the right place, so he lost it also all again.
That's heavy.
Yeah. So, and then the change came, and then he had to recognize that the change had to come from the inside, and who was also blessing him with it. So I think it's a very interesting person to check it out.
Very, very big lesson to learn.
Yes.
And it's a very hard way to learn, but um, I actually can relate to it. Because as an entrepreneur, life is not easy. Um, you don't have a job. You enter 9 in the morning and close the door behind you at 5. It's you are constantly um, working. Here you are. It's very difficult to let go because your company is what you made, is your baby, is who you are, because you're planning out your thoughts, your vision, your mission, what your standards, what you believe in. So and it's not just happy times. Many difficulties. So sometimes you lose track. I don't know if that's the correct word I need to use, but sometimes something needs to happen in my life for me to make me humble again. Like, oh my gosh, I haven't thanked you in a while for this, or oh my God, I
yeah, sometimes
yeah,
we can.
I even cannot pronounce it, because actually this week that happened to me, and it's been a pretty emotional week for me. And it was like a manifestation. It's like finding out, oh my God, you have lost so many things in your busy ongoing drive that is taking his toll. In English, the word? Yeah.
It's you are paying the price for it.
I'm paying the price for it.
Yes.
And then when the moment I find out and I'm humbling again, and like seeking the Lord again, and like putting things into perspective, and connecting again, something happens big time. Beautiful things happen. So yeah, I think it's
Is it like two things? This morning I was listening to Joyce Myers, and she was mentioning on how we can get used to the blessings of God, that we sometimes forget about it. We just we're taking it like as for granted.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And just thinking that you can be there doing it on your own.
And this is the second thing.
Oh, that's so difficult, because that's my best quality, my autonomy, that I often forget.
Yes, who is the one blessing you with it?
Who is the one ruling my life and my mind and my life?
Yes. And that's the second thing that I want to mention is I was thinking on, and I think sometimes exactly we have to do that heart check. Like, who am I placing above? Am I putting my purpose above God? Am I forgetting God? Am I so busy with my purpose that I forget about who is the one who ever gave me that purpose?
Yeah.
Because we can get so caught up in that thing.
In the motion.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I do recognize totally. Yeah.
So it's so important to keep to do that heart check, and don't forget who is the one giving you the purpose.
Exactly. Keep on observing. Keep on reflecting.
Yes.
Yeah. Really.
Yes. And then, because if you lose track and you just don't want that to happen, sometimes things will happen to make you humble again, but you don't want to be in that position.
Really, it's not to be compared to the guy you just were talking about. I'm not losing, because I have to gain millions to lose them. But it's actually something I can relate to. So that's a good lesson. Yeah.
And I think then also that is a process, because in order for you to recognize again who is God, and then God will take out like weeds that we sometimes still have in order to make us grow again and come back harder.
Yeah, exactly, that's the word.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
word. Yeah. And that's how it exactly also feels for me.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm put back in my place,
Yes.
let's call it that way, it's like the ceiling just opens and
Mm-hmm.
I'm off again.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank
opening
you.
up about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hopefully I can
yes.
bless or inspire someone else
Absolutely.
out there.
Absolutely.
Because to be honest, us entrepreneurs, we are often keeping our heads very high, like everything is perfect, but it's far from it. It's much dedication, much work, a lot of hobbles of the left.
Yeah.
How you call it? A lot of
Mountains and
mountains on the way,
giants.
mountains, giants, you name it. Um, and we often talk about successes. We often share about successes, people, but don't forget that the successes are not what you learn from. It's about falling and picking up after yourself, or picking up yourself. That's the way you see it, or you can call it. We are vulnerable too, and we have to dare to share that vulnerability.
Yes. Yes.
Because you could inspire someone
Somebody
else in their
Yes.
challenge, in their
Yes.
path to success or
Yes.
to their goals, to their dreams.
Yes.
It's often in the things that are not going well.
Yes.
You learn it's in those things
Yes.
that you can inspire someone
Yes.
else.
Yes.
And you can maybe even prevent someone else to make the same mistakes, because those mistakes are a lot.
It is so true, because oftentimes we want to keep up that perfect picture.
Yeah.
But come on, people.
We're not that.
No, like this is life, and life is real,
Yeah.
and it's not always perfect.
Yeah.
It comes
It
with those
isn't.
giants and those mountains, and
Yeah.
it's falling and crying and breaking and
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's it.
and then humble yourself and say like, God,
I need you.
I need you. By myself,
Seven.
I'm weak. I need you. Only in you I am strong. I need you.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you for your open heart.
My openness.
Yes,
You're
yes.
welcome.
Let's see. Um. So we have gone through the questions.
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
She has a whole
Oh, yes.
list.
So I also read you have a business and financial background. So we talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
So how does that serve you now in your purpose and what you're doing right now?
Well, it's just the knowledge. It's just it's the knowledge part. A lot of entrepreneurs, or a lot of people who want to start on their own, don't have a financial background. Really, it's something I recommend. It's not something I love to do, but it's something I recommend. Insight in your financials, insight in your numbers, insight in your growth, insight in your targets, so you can make plans, you can make grow, you may grow, you can evaluate and in time step in if it's not going all right. So I think it's that part that got me going a little bit faster, because I could plan. I can plan for a year, 2-3 years. My plans are already set for the coming 3 years.
Wow.
My achievements, and I really translate it to numbers, to numbers. Because let's be honest, doesn't mean I'm a money-driven person. But come on, I have to feed I'm a single mom. I have to feed a family, and
well, you're also running a business.
and I'm running a business.
Yes.
And why am not why can I not deserve it?
Exactly.
Why can I not deserve
Why?
it and bless others
Yes, absolutely.
in the
Yes,
going?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I also, because I also believe like God is a God of order, and when you look at let's say David had everything in order. Solomon, he had everything in order. All the Abraham, they were wealthy people. They had everything in order, everything planned out. That's why they were also successful in how do you say, in they had the community. So David was a successful king. Solomon was a successful king, and so it is good to have those insights as well.
Yeah.
And I think myself, well, sometimes there are a lot of people, they have a lot of dreams, plans, and goals, but sometimes they miss certain insights in, like what you were mentioning.
To get them started, and then to get them going.
Yes. So
because having starting a business is not difficult. Maintaining it, that's the hard part. And that's the same with success. Gaining success is not difficult. Maintaining success, that's the hard part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a really blessing that you have that is part of.
Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Don't get me wrong. I'm working on it. Not there yet.
But I like to talk with ladies who are really, that are having insight in that have a heart for God, but also have insight in the business strategies, in the financial strategies, organizational strategies. Because I know there are a lot of sisters out there that really would like to start something, or to keep something, but they don't know those ways. And it's good to connect with people who does have a background and an understanding about that.
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
I do agree.
And also not to be ashamed to acknowledge.
To talk about it.
To talk about it. Yeah,
exactly. Because we are all students.
Yes.
Even if we're 40, 50, 60, there's always something to learn. There's always possibility for growth.
Yes.
There should be space to grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. What would you suggest the ladies out there that have talents and gifts but don't know how to start? So what kind of action plans should they make, or what tips do you have for them?
Yeah. The first, let's see. That's a good question. I think the most important thing is that I don't procrastinate.
Procrastinate, yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes.
What's the word?
Procrastination. Don't
Procrastination.
Yes.
Don't procrastinate.
Yes. Yes.
Spanish people have it's very difficult to talk English. Okay, I'm trying. No, the thing is,
going back to Spanish people, because I'm from the Caribbean, and I don't want to be negative. I don't try to be negative, but I really would like to see Caribbean people like owning it, creating things and owning it.
Oh, but you're not talking about the language. You're talking
about. You're talking about procrastination.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But do you like?
No, I do agree. I noticed that I have a heart for certain people. My heart goes out like more for women and single moms. Often they are from another part of the world, so I do understand what you are meaning. Maybe it has to do with your own roots, or maybe something you went through and you survived, and you can give a testimony about it. You can be of purpose to them.
Yes.
So no, I do understand, because I have that too, and I think everybody has that, and that's not wrong. So you have a women ministry, you have a men ministry, you have someone who works with young people, or with entrepreneurs, or the housewives. That doesn't matter. Everyone has a certain people who they can relate to.
Yes.
So back to the procrastination part, because that was the origin. No, doesn't matter.
Yes.
No, doesn't matter. Your question was what would be my advice if they want to get started. The thing is we always have excuses not to. It's not the right time. Oh, that's the biggest excuse I heard. It's not the right time. When will it be? When will be the no? The time is now, says the Lord.
Yes.
You cannot keep setting off your dreams because everything around you is moving. Why shouldn't you? So that's my biggest.
Yes.
And I know it is scary. I do know it is. It's still scary for me. I sometimes I still have wake. How you call it?
Nightmares?
Sleepless nights.
Yes.
But it's not. The important thing is that you're not led by the fear.
Yes. Yes.
Don't be, because fear is normal. It's the way you react and conduct on it.
Yes.
That's the importance.
Yes. Start now.
Start
Yes.
now, and everything will fall in place.
I'm just gonna holler at you that. I love that because that's so true. We were born in such a time as this. Now is the time, because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. So you have to do now, today, in the community, in the area where God placed you. You have to be of purpose at that time, in that season, right now.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Next question.
And the rest,
I'm loving the
absolutely.
question.
And the
it's
rest
really
will follow.
Amen.
And just exactly. And don't think that you are the one doing it. Just put it on God. Like, God, you gave me this. I'm working out your plan. So you gotta back me up.
Exactly. You have to make the steps. If he wants to take you from A to B, he's not gonna carry you. You have to make the steps, and he will provide for you to get to B safely.
Amen.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
So-
Profound questions. I'm just loving it. Hopefully, some people out there are getting inspired by this.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your three success keys?
The first one is preparation. Preparation, because opportunity may pass by in a very unpredictable way, and if you're not prepared, you will miss it. It's like I said before, success happens when opportunity and preparation meet. So be prepared.
Yes.
That's number one. Yeah.
Yes.
The second one is work hard. Work hard. Your labor will be seen, and you will harvest your seed. Work and keep on going. No matter what your fears are telling you, no matter what your thoughts are telling you, keep on going. No matter what your friends or even your family, even your mother, your brother, your sister are thinking of you or telling you, if you believe in that, go for it. Just keep on working.
Yes.
Don't lack. Relax, but don't slack. That's the word. Relax, but don't slack.
The shirt.
Yeah, my tag, my slogan. And the third one would be the third one would be keep gaining insight and understanding and knowledge. Keep that going on. Keep that's an ongoing thing. Insight, understanding, and knowledge, and not just about the things around you, especially about you. Especially about you, so you can keep growing, and you can keep preparing, so the circle goes round. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that, especially about you yourself. Because if you stop growing, you can't be producing anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
If you don't produce, you cannot give away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. So, what is the vision that you have for yourself and for your business in the near future?
Well, I cannot go into it in detail, but some things that really have caught my heart, actually, not just my thoughts, but something that I'm really desiring to do is help help the people that really don't have the possibility to pay me. Just that plain. There are a lot of people with overweight out. There are a lot of overweight people out there. Youth, I'm really concerned about. People from 50 up. Um, a lot of people stuck with themselves, but also people that just don't know what to do and with themselves and get burned out or stressed out or feel empty. You call it vitality. I want to reach out to them. So yeah, I'm just working out and seeing how can I collaborate. Maybe people watching and have ideas,
Yes.
contact me, maybe collaborate, but I really want to reach out to the community. Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
it.
Yes, because if you think about so much potential out there, if people only knew what they
Yeah.
had inside.
Yeah, like the first I told you,
Yeah.
the purposes of your heart.
Yes.
So everyone's has several, not just one purpose,
Yes,
several, and it's inside that draws them out.
Yes.
I want to help these people
Yes.
get insights. That's
Beautiful.
yeah, that's
Yes.
what I want to do. Yeah.
So, where can people find out more about you?
Shortly on my page. Surely I have to say on my page. I have to think www.getpersonalnow.nl. That's it.
I'm gonna write it all down here. Yes.
Yeah.
And Luz Adriana Jaramillo.
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 Yes.
I love it, but I just have to work on it to pronounce it the right way.
Yeah.
Do you have a last word for the woman of purpose out there?
Oh yes, I do. I have actually prepared like I'm
you
going
even
to preach.
prepared. Well, you spin it, girl.
Well, I really want to end with this scripture. It's from Romans 8, verse 29. No, 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to the purpose. So ask yourself, do you love Him? So what does that mean? It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Powerful. Powerful. What a beautiful interview.
Thank you.
So, beautiful people, I hope you all have been inspired by the beautiful and powerful words that Luz just shared with us about connecting with yourself and about purpose. I'm going to write all our information down here so you can connect with Luz. And if you have been inspired, and if you know somebody someone else that can use an inspire someone else that can use some you know what I mean, some inspiration, share this video and thumbs up and subscribe. Yes, thumbs up. Subscribe to stay up to date. And now I'm gonna say thank you and have a beautiful and blessed day. Ciao,
Thank you.
ciao. Bye bye.